So this is important information for the riders in the race.
It's not that difficult, right?
It's over now, stop it.
Last week, Dylan won 3 sprints in a row.
Groenewegen coming to the line, 3 in a row by the looks of it for Dylan Groenewegen.
And of course, Dylan and the whole sprint train got a lot of credit. But also our sprint coach, Marcel Kittel, got a lot of compliments.
Yeah!
But I was thinking, how hard can it be coaching the sprint train? Go faster. I heard that Marcel is going to prepare the next race today, so I'm heading to Marcel to give him a hand. Let's see how difficult it is. Maybe I can do it as well. He isn't sprinting to the door actually. Hey.
Ik ben nog met Martijn Budding aan het bellen over de Scheldeprijs. Dan gaan wij met z'n allen dinsdagochtend vanuit Schoten naar Terneuzen.
Preparation already started.
Ja? Oké, dat is een goed plan. Top, mooi. Alright. Ja, top. Ja, ik wist niet dat het zo ingewikkeld was qua logistiek. Koffie speciaal voor Devin.
How did you recover from last week? The victory week.
The victory week, yeah. Incredible, really. After the Tour of Bruges, I slept so bad that night. Yeah. After the race, I was waking up, I was still dreaming from the day. I never dream, really, in my sleep, but that was really keeping me busy. Still high on dopamine and thinking like, oh, wow. Imagine the strongest energy drink that you can drink, and it keeps on going. It's really, it's crazy.
Can we make it 4 in a row?
4 in a row. I don't know. I never take a victory for granted. I personally, and I think the riders shouldn't do it as well. We are for sure focused on the Scheldeprijs now. It's a great race for sprinters.
Today we're preparing for the Scheldeprijs, known as the unofficial World Championship for sprinters, which means everything comes down to the final minutes.
Tim Merlier gets his revenge.
Sounds easy to prepare for, right? It's not that difficult, right? It's just like
5-6 minutes.
5-6 minutes.
You know ChatGPT?
Yeah, I know. I've heard of it. Yeah. So it's just how to win Scheldeprijs and then make it a presentation.
Yeah, I'm using the team account, and Devin and Basse and Josse, they first entered how to build a cycling team, and now I just have to follow up how to win the Scheldeprijs. Okay, let's go to the bunker.
Let's go to the bunker. So this is the bunker.
This is the bunker, yeah. This is where the magic happens.
You're cleaning up now for camera, but usually it's a mess, probably.
No, actually it's most of the times like this, but my problem is I love these small pieces of paper and notes, and then when I'm, for example, preparing a race after, well, they're everywhere, and then it's,
Scheldeprijs. Where do you start if a race is coming up?
I'm always already thinking a bit about the upcoming races. The Scheldeprijs is probably a very easy one for me because I know it very well.
Yeah. Did you race it when you were a rider?
Yeah, I won it 5 times.
Ah, okay.
Actually, I think this one there is from the Scheldeprijs. It's also very heavy.
So this is where we are aiming for. If there's one guy who knows Scheldeprijs.
Oh, this is the very first one, 2012.
Whoa!
It's really heavy, yeah.
You have to train to hold a trophy, actually.
I'm not sure if they still have this one, but I like it because this is also the great summary of what the Scheldeprijs is. It's a sprint race and it's always a close finish.
It's always a bunch sprint.
Yeah, it changed. You go probably with a smaller bunch, maybe even a small group to the finish.
So there's work to do before the sprint.
Yeah, and that's probably the main focus also for the plan.
Okay. Yeah. Let's prepare then. Let's put this here. We can look at it sometimes. Maybe it's inspiration. Yeah. But before Marcel even starts the final preparation, a lot of work has already been done by the whole performance team and the staff behind the scenes. Together, they built our lineup for the upcoming Scheldeprijs.
I think I personally always do. I have my own little file where the races where I go to, where I'm responsible for with the riders from the sprint train, where I can see the complete lineup per race. So I know the lineup, then I dive straight away into the road book. The road book. That's the road book of the Scheldeprijs. Can you guess the rider?
Is it Merlier?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Looks a bit like the Mar. Yeah, the road book, so which information can you find here? Obviously something about the parcours, feeding zones, just to double check.
That's a flat stage.
If you look at the profile, the highest point is something like 20 meters, and the lowest, I think, minus 30 when we go through the Westerschelde tunnel after Tennessee.
Time to investigate the route.
We'll first go after kilometer 0 through a tunnel of 7 kilometers, and when you exit the tunnel, from there it's all exposed in the first 60-65 kilometers until somewhere here. And it's all along the sea when we go to through Zeeland.
And it means there's a lot of wind.
There's a lot of wind, yeah. So normally, yeah. But most of the editions from the past years, partially they are already decided in this area. This is not where the race is won directly, but for sure where the race can be lost. So this is why it's really important to be already in position.
So let's note. This is important, these are the prizes I see, like the prize money.
Yeah, you can see that. So for us the most important thing is this one here.
Of course, yeah, the points.
Point Pro, 250 UCI points for the first place, but there's also the prize for the winner, 7,500 euros prize money, which, yeah.
It's not a lot, actually.
No, it's divided by 7. After tax, I don't know what, but it's not so much.
The next step is putting together the riders briefing, which is sent to the riders about a week before the race.
How do we want to use the riders and which role and with which task? What's our goal and what's our plan?
So we can start with the goal to win the race, right?
Yeah, we can fill it in together.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. So we know the lineup.
I need to still fill in Scheldeprijs 2026. Yeah, we need to give an indication of the profile, the distance. I did that already, 205 kilometers, 481 altitude meters, expected average speed, the average watts. I don't know, let's fill in. I just fill in something now. Why do we do that? Just to get an idea what's the energy expenditure. So what do they have to eat? How much calories? So
if the riders read this, they know, okay, I have to eat like this amount of food the day before, or what is it useful?
They have also a nutrition plan. Okay. So they know.
So it's connected.
Yeah, that's in that case there is our nutritionist who's giving feedback for the riders to give an idea. Okay, this is an indication of this is what you should eat. And then
race target.
Need to fill in a race target. What should we fill in?
Maybe like win 7,500 euros. Is that the goal or
okay,
not?
Win cash and points. Yeah?
Cash and points. Race target, cash and points.
Goal, cash and points. Sprinting for victory with Dylan.
After outlining a short race strategy.
And then the second part is where we will enter the local finish circuit.
And defining a clear process goal.
On working as a team.
We assign each rider their role and main responsibility. That part stays within the team.
That's also, as a sports director, important to keep in mind. This is a plan that everyone has to agree with. So this is also how I see it. I really do my best to give, in the most simple way, the most important information about the race, the crucial points, an easy plan to follow, and then we discuss that always in a pre-race meeting. And then we can still change things. If someone thinks like this is the total wrong idea, and we all agree on that as a group, yeah, then we change it.
And then we were not only inspired, but also distracted by the trophy.
I'm actually also curious to see how the new trophy looks like, or at least from now. From 2016 they changed it to diamonds. I think I have it somewhere. You want to see it?
Yeah.
It's still in the box.
You have a box of trophies?
Yeah, I still have a box of trophies.
Who hasn't?
Somewhere here.
Is it a big box?
Yeah, here. Yeah, I have a few boxes still.
A few boxes?
Still part of the moving process. This is one, 2007. That's the last one I won. Oh, see.
Oh, that's nice.
So I thought, okay, it looks really nice, but I was worried. Okay, now I have diamonds at home. So I called a jewelry to make sure. Do I need to insure it, or do I need a fault for it?
Yeah.
But it's basically
it's fake.
It's not fake. Real diamonds, but they are so small. It's not, the material worth is not in it. It's really, for me, it's really a big emotional.
So nice, you kept it in the box.
Put it right back into the box.
The next step is to explore the course more into details and look for the possible key points in the race using VeloViewer.
And I'll keep going, and bam, I see
open fields,
open roads,
which means wind.
If there is the slightest breeze of a wind, then you can really feel it in the peloton here. I can, as a race coach, I can fully prepare the race here. I can use, what I do is there's a race log, for example. So if I can add it to this location. Then I type in, inform the boys about possible crosswinds. By that point they probably know it already, but yeah. And then, but what happens when I use my tablet in the car, this pops up as one information point.
Yeah.
So I know when to tell them, for example. Yeah. It's important to check the parcours, that's what I do. For example, here you can see we are exiting actually the big road that we were on before. This one, you can see we're going to that direction. Here we go left.
This is a key moment.
So this is important to know.
Yeah.
This is a dike. A small road, higher than the rest of the terrain. So if there is wind,
a lot of wind,
it will blow you off your bike maybe. And we
but also a hard corner, right? Because it's slightly going back as well.
So this is important information for the riders in the race to know when do we go left here.
So maybe a bit before you already tell the guys, be in position, be in position.
Yeah. This will also be part of the meeting. So they know, okay, listen guys, no surprise, the whole 65 km is open, but kilometer, 22.7, we turn left on a small road. So be in position there, and this is also the reason why races become very hectic on television, because I mean everyone knows this from the sports directors. Everyone is yelling in the radio,
telling the same thing.
Yeah.
The race finishes with 3 local laps. So, what exactly are we looking at here?
When I look at this final lap, they pass the finish, go into the last lap. This is the technical part, some turns, smaller roads through the city until here. This is where they pass the gas station, I think. Yeah, no, the gas station is actually one corner further. But until here it's stretched out. It's basically impossible to really move up as a team. So they go right here and then they're right again. And this is an area where you can still move up a little bit, but in the final lap, everyone wants to be already in a good position. The peloton will be probably pretty wide. Before the cobblestones. It's not like Paris-Roubaix.
No.
Definitely not. But also that is nice information. You can see there are some bumps in it, and why is this important? This is a great place to puncture.
Yeah.
And if you puncture here in the final lap, it's basically impossible to come back. I wouldn't make it bigger than it is, but I find it personally very important to know the details also of a race that seems to be easy.
Yeah.
You know, it looks not very difficult, but it's better to be prepared and to have a clear view on what to expect.
And then, to finish the day, the final step.
The last step is bringing it all together into a briefing for the riders in a presentation. Check the previous editions, the results, check the current start list, pre-check the weather, a lot of stuff. But yeah, why do we do that? Because that all comes into the race plan. This is what the riders will see in the presentation to give an overview. It's important to start with a big look on the race.
We have to blur this information because this video is going to be live before Scheldeprijs, and we
really?
want to win it first. Yeah, you know it, right?
It's over now. We stop it.
And once we dive deeper into all the race scenarios,
and if the wind comes like this, yeah,
I start to get a little lost. No, but it's way more difficult than I thought.
You said in the beginning it can't be so difficult. Now preparing a race is not so difficult, but it's so many little things that add up to the whole. The race plan, the nutrition, the material, the individuals of the riders, the race itself, the team setup. There are so many things that play a role. If you take a single out of the whole thing, it looks easy, but altogether it's difficult. To make it work altogether, that's difficult, and it asks a lot of different people and expertise on it to get it right.
So, are we ready for Scheldeprijs?
I think we are ready for the Scheldeprijs. Yeah.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
Let's see what happens.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.